Today we're going to be taking a look at a scenario where Rome survives World War IV. Now, technically, Rome did survive World War IV, but not in the state you'd expect. They just won a huge war. They should be a great power on the verge of controlling the world. But no, debt from America and China essentially made them collapse, never one ever again reaching the heights they once had. So today, you're going to look at this scenario where none of that happens. Firstly, before World War IV, Rome will build up in their lands. They will quickly build up all of core Rome, the Balkans, and their other land, making sure it's purely Romanized so that it can stop rebellions. Uh, They're not trying to focus on one singular national identity, but a common goal, the liberation of the people, and communist ideals. This will prove a bit difficult in formerly fascist lands like in Austria and down here in Germany, but with time it will actually be successful. Now that Rome is stable and powerful, gonna have some goals, obviously. Their first goal is annihilating the rest of fascism. They have a fascist country on the border down south in Andalusia and a big fascist country in West Africa. Now, by this time, Rome has been rebuilding their army and they're not exactly weak. So here's the first place. Number one, still China. Number two is America. Number three is Rome. This actually brings an interesting development within the new Cold War-ish, or the elite Cold War. Rome is the third pillar, the guardians of Europe, and the proletarian. So they're basically protecting everyone from this elite corruption. So they're like the third pillar of the Cold War. Ironically enough, liberalism, or neoliberalism, as they say. So, without further ado, let's actually start the mapping. Rome's first military operation, we could say, is in Andalusia. Funding anti-fascist rebels, Rome orders their cells to begin uprisings in eastern, what's it called? Eastern Andalusia, yeah. I don't know the exact region. All I know is a part of Aragog, but I'm just calling it Andalusia because that's what I've heard the name for this country. But anyway, anti-fascist communist rebels funded by Rome begin uprising in the east of their country, quickly supported by Galicia, who sends down forces to help the anti-fascist rebels. Galician forces quickly take over this city. The situation in Morocco is quickly deteriorating. The African Union, sensing an opportunity to pounce, begins an advancement northwards, trying to regain European lands. But after an ultimatum from Rome, they're forced to retreat. This shows Rome's new power and military strength. The capital of Andalusia falls to Roman armies. Yes, Rome's armies fighting this, and the nation surrenders. The color's still going to be the same. It's just the ideology. We will be some. We will see someone being transferred over to Galicia right here. I'm not bothered editing this out. There's no point. So we see Galicia will gain control over these territories right down here, and that will go over to them and will become in or communist actually, not independent. We also see Galicia flipping back over to communism as well. So that's one thing. Another thing, we also see they orchestrate a coup d'etat in the Farmers Union, which brings them back into the fold. So they kind of got their big communist spear back again. And they're officially going to be reforming the alliance. Which what shape should it be? Uh, just for the just for the nostalgia, let's go with square. So Rome founds the square alliance. Heads in Rome, of course. It has them Andalusia, the Farmers Union, and Poland. This is kind of the third way, the third shield, you can say. It's not with this alliance created as a deterrent and an example of Rome's power. Yes, don't mind this. And a symbol of Rome's power. The rest of the world is like, alright, this is something to be kind of worried about. Like Rome ain't a pushover. Oh, oops. So what was I saying? Yeah, Rome ain't a pushover. Now they actually have to like use their brains and not mess with them. Rome's third and final thing will actually be nationalistic, reclaiming Albania. So Roman forces quickly invade Albania because they can do whatever they want, because they're all powerful now. Albania stands no chance and is quickly fumbled off by Rome. The Anatolians, seeing a chance to reclaim what's rightfully theirs, also begin amassing their armies on the border and invading. With no defense in what's it called, Anatolia, they quickly break through, and before long, all Greek claims to this territory are all but gone. Now, the Anatolians aren't able to cross over the Bosporus to capture the Dardanelles, or this kind of thing, Gallipoli. Yes, I know history, guys. I know ball. So anyway, Gallipoli falls, but that's really it. And now, yeah, Greece ain't winning, as you can probably tell. So as Greece begins to collapse, the Farmers Union issues an ultimatum to Bulgaria. Your protector is no longer here. Give us this land back. And seeing no other choice, Bulgaria accepts, and the invasion of Greece from three sides begins. Greece, seeing the writing on the wall, quickly surrenders, and in a new peace treaty, firstly, we'll see Anatolia regain all of Anatolia, expelling the Greeks Asia, from Asia Minor. And secondly, I'm not using provinces just because I don't want to, and because I can. Anyway, secondly, what was I ranting on about provinces or something? But yeah, well, okay, I need to focus. Secondly, all of this land over here goes over to Rome, now making them look extremely huge and like real Rome. And thirdly, we see Varna, or whatever this equivalent is, goes straight over to the Farmers Union. On top of that, the government is actually made into a socialist government, not Scandinavian socialist, but socialist. So now they are Rome leaning, and Rome's influence yet again expands over. Now, Rome's next move is once again expansion, but not for themselves, but this time to help their allies out. They quickly invade this country, capturing it. Instead of annexing it, it's receded right over to its original owner, the Farmers Union. They're like, okay, I mean, it's thanks to the gesture, but we didn't really want it. So Roman's like, you need it. And nextly, I'm sorry, I don't know my grammar. The um, the Rome intercepts Dutch plans to invade Germany. They're planning on doing what they consider the one thing to stop Rome, Western European unification. Now, these are given from a Dutch agent, so Rome was like, sure, the Dutch are too weak to do anything. This Western European unification ain't happening. So Rome laughs it off, and then they settle for the biggest and third fish, the West Africa. Rome's navy begins to assemble in the Mediterranean, now cutting off control of the what's it called? The Strait of Gibraltar to them. Rome has built up their navy a lot, so now West Africa's navy looks like like a toy in the ball field. compared to Rome's. Oops. Their navy only occupies this much land compared to Rome. Yeah, so good luck with doing anything. Finally, on a crisp summer day, Rome issued the order. Their ships absolutely decimate the African Unions. The African Union is no pushover. Oh, God, they call the African Unions West Africa. West Africa is no pushover, but compared to Rome, they're nowhere near a close enough match. Roman forces once again land in the city of Carthage. History is once again rewritten, as Rome sees the city they once had their empire on. Carthage is their graveyard of empires, and as Rome captures the city, this is truly a height that Rome has ever seen. But meanwhile, in the president's office, or the chairman's office in the city of Rome, he gets a letter from the north. The Dutch Empire, the Germans, the French, the Danzigers, and the British have all united into one nation with a singular goal: bring about the end of Rome, the end of their tyranny over Europe. Oh man, I feel like I'm messed up by this. Wow, stupid British are messing up my poems. Anyway, so that is that. If you guys want to see part 2, go down in the description and comment part 2. And while you're there, also like and subscribe. We have a new goal of 100 subscribers, and I will hope to see you all there. Goodbye.